Hello, ma'am. I will label the parts of the analog camera and make a video explaining the function of each part. The first one is shutter speed ISO or film speed setting. It is control the camera's shutter speed and film ISO sensitivity. Number two is shutter release button. It is used to capture an image by triggering the shutter mechanism. Number three is film advance lever. It is move the film to the next frame after taking a photo. The number four, frame counter. It is shows the number of photos taken on the current roll of film. Number five is neck strap eyelet. Attachment point for the neck strap to carry the camera. And six is number six, hand grip. It provides a secure hold for the camera during use. 7 is self-time level. Engage the timer for delayed shots, allowing you to in the picture. And number 8, lens release button. Release the lens so it can be detached from the camera body. Next is hot shoe contact or accessory shoe. Mounts external device like a flash unit. And number 10, film rewind crank. Is allows you to manually rewind the film back into its cartridge. And then number 11, film rewind knob. It assists in rewinding the film once it's fully exposed. Number 12 is film speed window. Displays the film's ISO rating for easy reference. And then number 13, aperture ring. Adjust the size of the lens diaphragm to regulate light intake. And then number 14 is distance scale. It is indicates the focus distance for manual focusing. And number 15, focusing ring. It rotates to bring the subject into clear focus. Number 16, preview. It's a depth of field preview lever. Let's you check the let's you check the depth of field before snapping the shot. Number 17, it's a multiple exposure level. Enables the option to take more than one exposure on a single frame. The last is exposure measurement button. Activates the built-in light meter for determining exposure setting. There's the front of the analog camera. Ito naman po yung back of the analog camera. Number 19 po is viewfinder eyepiece. The small lens or window through which you look to frame and focus your image. And number 20, rewind fork. The mechanisms that interacts with the film cartridge to rewind the film back into canister after shooting. The next is number 21. Film cartridge chamber. The compartment where the film cartridge is inserted for loading into the camera. Number 22 is battery chamber lid. The cover that protects and encloses the compartment where the camera's battery is housed. Number 23. Tripod socket. A threaded port at the base of the camera designed to attach the camera securely to a tripod. Number 24. Film guide rails. It's metal guides that keep the film aligned and smooth as it moves through the camera. Number 25 is film sprockets. Ito yung yung parang yung sa bisikleta, yung sa yung gear like teeth that engage with the film's perforations to advance it through the camera. Number 26 is camera back. The hinge panel that opens for loading and unloading film. Number 27 is film pressure plate. A component that ensures the film remains flat and properly aligned during exposure. The number 28 is film rewind button. A button that releases the film advance mechanism, allowing the film to rewound into the cartridge. Number 29. Number 29 is take up spool. The spool where exposed film is wound after each shot. Number 30, the last of the analog part, is a film cartridge confirmation window. A small viewing area that lets you check whether a film cartridge is properly loaded in camera. So ma'am, ngayon po, the front of the digital camera. First is built-in flash, an internal flash that provides extra light when taking photos. And the number 2, flash mode button, a control used to adjust flash settings such as enabling or disabling the flash. Bracketing or BKT button, a button for organizing or managing specific settings or functions. So number 4 is infrared receiver front, a component that captures signals from an infrared remote control. The number 5 is mounting mark, a designated spot indicating where accessories can be securely attached. Number 6 is built-in microphone, an embedded microphone within the camera for capturing sound. Number 7 is lens release button, a button that allows you to remove the lens from the camera. And number 8, connector cover, a protective cover for the port used to connect external accessories. And number 9, cover for accessories terminal and external microphone connectors. It's a ports designed for plugging in external microphones. And the number 10, AF mode button, a button that lets you choose the autofocus settings for the camera. And number 11, focus mode selector, a dial or switch to change between different focus modes like manual or automatic. Number 12 is meter coupling lever, a lever used to adjust the camera's exposure measurement settings. Number 13 is mirror, reflective surface inside the camera that helps direct light to the viewfinder or sensor. Number 14 is USB connector, A port for connecting the camera to computers or other USB device. The number 15, A and B connector. A port for linking the camera to audio and video equipment. Number 16 is HDMI mini pin connector. A compact HDMI port for connecting the camera to monitors or other device. Number 17 is accessory terminal. A port for connecting various external accessories to the camera. And the last is number 18, connector for external microphone. A specific port for attaching an external microphone to the camera. Here's the back of the digital camera. The first one is viewfinder eyepiece. The small window you look through to see your shot. And number 2, rubber eye cup. A soft ring around the viewfinder to make it more comfortable and block out light. Number 3 is delete button. A button to remove unwanted photos or files. Then the number 4, playback button. A button to view photos or videos you've already taken. Number 5, monitor. The screen on the camera where you see photos, videos, and menus. Number 6, menu. Menu button. A button to access the camera settings and options. Number 7, help or protect button. A button that offers help or protects files from being deleted. And number 8, thumbnail or playback zoom out button. These buttons is used to zoom in or out on image during playback and adjust image quality or size. And the number 9 is playback zoom in button quality or size qual button. 2 button, reset button. Combination of buttons used to restore default settings. Number 10, diopter adjustment control. A control to change the viewfinder's focus for your eyesight. Number 11, AEL or AFL button. A button to lock the exposure or focus settings. And number 12, speaker. The part that plays sound from videos or audio recording. The number 13 is main command dial. A dial to adjust settings like shutter speed or aperture. And number 14, live view switch. A switch to change between using viewfinder and the screen. And the number 15 is movie record button. A button to start and stop recording videos. Number 16, multi-selector. A control pad for moving through menus and selecting options. And number 17, memory card slot cover. A cover that protects the slot where the memory card goes. Number 18, OK button. A button to confirm choices or enter menu options. And number 19, infrared receiver. A sensor that picks up signals from an infrared remote. The number 20, focus selector lock. A lock that keeps the focus settings from changing accidentally. Number 21, memory card access lamp. A light that shows when the camera is working with the memory card. And lastly is info button. A button that shows extra details or information on the screen.